Here we are, part 6 of my video walkthrough for Suikoden. We have just returned from delivering the fire spears and the hideout was attacked. Tyr's Soul Eater is now level 1, which means he can cast the first level spell of his Soul Eater rune. And we've been given the mission to travel to the town of Suikoden, find a man named Matthew, and give him a set of earrings. So that is our current objective, but first we must travel to the fortress of Kawaba. Which I went ahead and skipped most of the talking story or whatnot. Now we're on the other side. Here's a man named Chandler, which we can't do anything with him right now, but we'll remember him for later. Traveling south of Kawaba, here's the town of Suikoden. We got the inn restaurant over here. If you remember Marie from Gregminster, she got fired from her position, so she's now hanging out in this town. Over here we got a rune master if we need one. And nothing else up that way. Over here we got an item shop. This man here tells us that Matthew is just up the steps. Which if we head up here and talk to the children, they say some stuff about Matthew. Then we realize that, hey, that was Matthew. Which we'll have some more little story here, which he'll kind of ignore us and get mad at us or whatever. If we travel back up to Matthew's hut, or house here, and talk to him, he'll kind of tell us to go away. Then we have to travel back down here. We'll have some more story here. Some soldiers will come marching through. Let's go see what's going on. And after a bit of story here, we'll get in a fight. With 3 Empire soldiers. This fight shouldn't be too hard. Wow, go Tyr got a crit. Flaming arrows! Kapow! I always thought the clone rune was pretty cool. Alright. In front of a children. Go English. Anyway, we'll have some more story here. Matthew decides that he is going to help us, and Tyr decides to become the new leader of the Liberation Army. But before we can really start rebuilding the Liberation Army, we're going to need a castle or something that we can defend. We're going to need a headquarters. So, Matthew suggests the castle in the middle of Lake Toren. So, to get to the castle, we need to travel over to the town of Kaku, which is located down over here somewhere. There we go. Which, this town has a blacksmith and an arm shop and weapon shop and an inn. And this here's Meg. We'll be able to recruit her later. Got a restaurant down there. Got the item shop here. Go ahead and check their goods. Ooh, they have holy crystals here. If you're lucky, sometimes you'll get a holy crystal as a drop and not have to buy one, but I wasn't quite so lucky. I'll check the armor shop later. Up here's the blacksmith. I'll go ahead and deal with that later too. And let's head down here. And over here is the restaurant. Which if we go talk to the red-haired lady here, her name is Camille, and she will join the party. That makes 6 on our Stars of Destiny list. Then heading down the stairs here, we have Taiho and Yamku. Which, talking to to Tai-Ho. He wants us to make a bet with him, and if we win, he'll let us travel. He will take us across the lake to Castle Toren. Which, before doing any random game of luck, it's usually a good idea to go save. So that's what I was doing there. And let's go play a game with Tai-Ho. Too late for regrets. What we have to play with him is a little dice game here, where each person throws 3 dice, and 2 of them come up the same. Whatever the third number is your score. And if you get like 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, it has different effects. Or if you get triples, like 1, 1, 1, or 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, something like that. No, ones are bad, so like 1, 2, 3 hurt you, and like 1, 1, 1 will hurt you. See Tai-Ho there, made his roll, he got a 1. Alright, I should be able to beat that pretty easy, right? Woohoo, I got a 6. I win! Yay! Alright, we now have travel across the lake. Head down to talk to them. They'll take us to Castle Toren. And there it is, our new home. Looks kind of cool. The castle gets much cooler later. As we recruit more stars, the castle will get bigger. And after a little talking scene here, Tai-Ho decides that he's going to join us and help us fight off the monsters. Which, now that we got 2 people in our party that have crappy equipment and weapons and whatnot, our full party of 6 for the first time, I think it's a good idea to head back to the towns and get these people some new equipment and give them some ruins and whatnot and whatnot. As you can see, they start with pretty much like the crappiest stuff that they could possibly start with. Why am I looking at my inventory? Alright. Let's head up here and buy some new stuff for them. Here we got guard robes. It's a new upgrade. And we got some pointed hats. Guard robes are a decent upgrade for everybody. I think I'm trying to decide if I want to buy everybody one. As you can see, I do have a pretty good chunk of money, but I still like to try to be conservative with my money, just because I end up spending it really fast later in the game. Grumio still needs one, but his equipment's full. I think I go ahead and buy some gloves for Tai-Ho and Camille. Can't remember. I buy them some cape and gloves. That way they have some accessories. Alright. After getting everybody equipped and selling off their old armor, I'd like to head up here and give everyone a sharpening up to level 4. So that gives Tier a 12 on his weapon. Victor has a 14. Grumio has a very strong weapon. It's got a 23 at level 4. Tai-Ho has a 19. Cleo's weapon gets a new name, the Air Moon Sword. It has 20 attack power. And Camille already starts at level 4. Then we're going to travel up to the town of Sekia.